Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Wok with Tak. Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. The goal of my YouTube channel is to promote a home cooking system for the 21st century that is practical, efficient, creative, fun, and fast, using a cooking system that I have developed, which I call it the Fast Cooking System. This cooking system is fast in terms of speed because you can cook a meal from scratch in less than 30 minutes. The word fast is also the acronym of the 4 attributes of the cooking system. F stands for flavor chasing, A stands for advanced prepping, S for stir frying, and T for template-based cooking. With advanced prepping and stir frying, you have the most efficient cooking system in home cooking with unparalleled efficiency and speed, allow you to prepare a meal from scratch in 30 minutes or less. With template-based cooking and flavor chasing, you have opportunities for innovation and creativity, cooking with spontaneity and intuition, making home cooking fun and enjoyable. I'm going to show you in this video 3 simple ways to stir-fry chicken in the wok based on a basic template with minor modifications to create different outcomes, informing the foundation for you to create interesting and diverse dishes. All these 3 methods are very simple, and you can use them interchangeably to create many dishes without the use of recipes, by making substitutions of ingredients based on what is available to you, as well as seasoning the dish according to what you feel like at the time. These 3 methods are: the first method is to stir fry the chicken exactly the way as it is without any treatment. The second method is to coat the chicken first with cornstarch before stir frying. The third method also involves coating the chicken first with cornstarch and shallow frying the chicken in the wok. This is then followed by stir frying with other food ingredients. Okay, let me demonstrate these 3 different cooking processes, and then I will explain what is the significance of these 3 different cooking approaches. I'm going to do these 3 demonstrations in my Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. I'm going to start out with my burner at the highest setting to heat up the wok for about 30 seconds. This followed by adding 2 tablespoons of canola oil, and this is the time when I am going to season the wok. I'm going to heat up the oil until it starts to smoke gently, and then I turn down the heat or I turn off the stove completely. I let the oil to smoke gently for another 15 seconds. This is the time when the wok is being seasoned to create a non-stick cooked surface. I call this method spot seasoning, and you can take a look at this video to learn more about this seasoning approach. This method not only works in stainless steel wok, but it also works in cast iron, light cast iron, or carbon steel woks. With the stainless steel wok, I use this method to season the wok each time before a cooking session. I use chicken breast to cook these dishes. After I purchase them from the supermarket, I cut them up into single slices, and then I freeze them in 8-ounce packages. Whenever I need to use them, I thaw them out in a bowl of lukewarm water in about 10 minutes. You can take a look at this video for more detail how I use this prepping system for chicken that allow me to have chicken anytime I want. For the first demonstration, I dry the chicken thoroughly with a paper towel after they have been thawed before stir frying them in the wok. This will reduce the oil from splattering when I add the chicken to the wok. This is an extremely efficient method to cook the chicken, because the chicken is thinly sliced, with the heat penetrate rapidly into the chicken. When together with the stir frying, the cooking speed is lightning fast. In a matter of seconds, the exterior of the chicken is almost cooked. And my friend Jim told me that this is the method that he uses most often in cooking his chicken, particularly when he comes home late at night, which happens quite often, and he wants something fast. Cooking some chicken to put on his salad or stir-frying a chicken dish with frozen vegetables. This is his preferred method. Using this method, Jim said that he and his wife Maggie can put a meal on the table from scratch, together with some fresh or frozen vegetables in less than 15 minutes from the time when they step foot in the kitchen. The second method is the modification of the first method by coating the chicken with cornstarch and then with some seasonings. This is a very simple modification, taking an extra few minutes to get the chicken ready before stir-frying, which uses basically the same cooking process. The cornstarch coating has several important impacts on the chicken. First of all, the chicken pieces tend to stick together, forming large aggregates, making them more difficult to separate from each other. And working with the wok spatula is important to tease them apart. And secondly, the cornstarch has absorbed the moisture from the chicken, making them more dry, resulting in an entirely different cooking dynamics. With the cornstarch absorb most of the heat, creating more moist and tender chicken, as in the case of deep frying. Third, the cornstarch coating acts like a breading, causing browning on the surface of the chicken, enhancing the flavor of the chicken. As a whole, this is a better cooking technique, creating chicken that is more moist and tender with a slightly grilled flavor on the surface of the chicken. However, the compromise is time. Even though it's not a lot of time, it's nevertheless about a few minutes extra than cooking the chicken without the cornstarch coating. There are times this few minutes longer might not matter, but as Jim said, that when he's tired and exhausted, the extra few minutes could mean a lot in deciding whether to cook or not to cook. The last version of cooking the chicken is to coat the chicken with cornstarch and then shallow fry the chicken in the wok. In this case, the Cucina 14-inch stainless steel wok is function as a small frying pan, with its bottom surface area of the wok that is nearly 9 inches across, giving it the flexibility that other woks with a small bottom surface areas do not have. I use a pair of long handled tongs to spread out the chicken on the surface of the wok into a single layer, frying the chicken on one side for about 45 to 60 seconds, creating a crust that is golden brown with some charring, and giving it a crispy texture as well as some grilled-like characteristics. A cornstarch is ideal for this purpose, sticking well to the chicken, creating a more crispy texture than flour and requiring only a small amount. I find the best thing is not to move the chicken too much, letting it to fry for about 45 seconds before checking the progress. The Cucina 14-inch wok is about the right size for the chicken to be spread out in a single layer. The flexibility of this wok are giving me different cooking options, serving various cooking functions, making it a wok of choice as my everyday wok. By now, as I turn the chicken over to fry the other side, the chicken showed a heavier breading, a greater browning, and a thicker breading than the stir-frying method, giving better flavor and a more crusty texture, which many people prefer, including my friend Jim, who told me that he will use this method to cook his chicken when he has more time on hand. However, cooking the chicken using this method takes more time, probably about 3 to 4 minutes longer versus cooking the chicken without any coating. Now, this method is preferred in my household, and I use this method about 90% of the time, making it the method of choice. It creates better flavor in the chicken, and it also provides greater flexibility in combining other ingredients in my dishes. By having these methods, I have the flexibility in creating many different dishes, providing a large selection of dishes in my repertoire. This video provides a demonstration of the application of my fast cooking system with flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and templates-based cooking, offering the possibility in creating infinite variety of dishes that you can cook each day, and making home cooking sustainable as a daily routine by spending only 30 minutes a day to cook a dinner from scratch using fresh ingredients. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine using my fast cooking system. If you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.